Hey, what's up guys, this is ZT making one of my review of Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Now let's get these things out of the way. This movie will have spoilers, which probably everyone has seen them already. This review is kind of late, so probably everyone has seen them, so... Yeah, but if you don't want to see the spoilers, then don't watch the movie. It's going to be a pretty long movie also. So, probably into two parts. After I get done with group and solo and Wi-Fi, I'll probably cut it off, and then I'll go to vault options and data and do one other part. So I don't go over here. Four types of one cool thing is that you got group, solo, Wi-Fi, vault options and data. So go to group. Now you have four types of controls, which is pretty cool. You have your traditional GameCube controller, your Wiimote on its side, Wiimote and nunchuck, your classic controller, and your classic controller. You know, your Brawl rules, special Brawl, turning names, and rotation. Now names. Really all names are is that they are just where you can customize your controls for the four different types of control settings. And if you want to, like, playing as the same character and you don't know really who you are, you can just put names to see who you know to differentiate yourself. You can also transfer your names and bring them to your friend's house if you want to, change the controls. Now, rules. Now, in the rules section, you have time, stock, and coin. I don't want to talk about all these, but just like a minute. Time. Time is mainly just get the most KOs in a set limit. Stock is last man standing, and coin is collect the most coins. And then you also can change time limit, handicap, damage ratio, stage choice, item switch. Which I'll go into more deeply here. You can have none, low, medium, and high items, and you can change either one that you want off or on. You can also turn them all off, which is a nice feature, and all on. And then you also have more rules, which I won't go really in depth with. Now, tourney. Tournament mode is a good mode. It is mainly just a tournament where you can have 4 players per match, or how many you want, 2, 3, 4. Then you just go through a tournament. Rotation. Now, I haven't even played this mode because I haven't had 5 or more people at my house. I've only had around 3 playing Brawl at the same time. So, I don't really know what this mode's about, but mainly all I can tell you is that you just need 5 or more players. Special Brawl. This is a cool thing. These Brawls can get crazy. You can click 300% or stamina, Mega, Flower, Metal, Curry, Light, Slow, and Fixed Brawl. You can have a crazy Brawl with all this stuff. You can just get so many combinations. It's fun. Now, Brawl. The character selection tree is very huge. There are so many characters in this game. There's Sonic, Snake, Toon Link, Rob. He's actually pretty good if you know how to use him good. Olimar, Lucario, which replaces the crappy Mewtwo. And don't please hate me because I didn't like Mewtwo. He was just a pain to unlock. And all the characters are really easy to unlock in this game. You just unlock them by subspace emissary mostly. That's what the game wants you to do. And you also have a cool little random feature. And then you can also change the colors, and then you also have player 2 and stuff like that, which is CPU. Totally crap. I'm trying to find out. That CPU is crap. Now, names. So you can just choose a name right there. Mega when you Brawl, may not. And that's just rules, and you can also have team battle, and then you can only have 3 colors, red, blue, and green. Now, that's about all group. In solo, I'll talk about training. Well, I'll talk about training, which I'll explain the controls. And I have classic, adventure mode, all-star, advanced, stadium, training. Now, let's go into training. All this really tells you at the bottom is your max combos. I'm sorry about the quality. It's the best I'm gonna have to do with it. Sorry. I may get a dazzle later, but I don't have a computer in my room, so I don't really see how that's possible. And then there's just a ton of stages. You can pick random. They have melee stages that are returning. You can also make your own custom stages, which I'll talk about later in my second part of the vault review. Let's go to Final Destination. Just a simple, easy stage to show you guys what to do. Now, okay. Now, if you don't know what Smash Bros. Is, then you have video games. But maybe some people don't know what Smash Bros. Is or something like that. Now, mainly Smash Bros. Is just a damage percentage-based fighting game. It's not life or anything. Now, as you can see, he's building up damage. Well, you really can't see, but he's got 96% damage now. So you keep hitting him, and if he falls off the screen, that means he loses a point. You get one. Now, let's explain the controls. When you get knocked off the stage, you die. I already explained that, but A is how you do normal attacks. If you hold the direction you're facing and A in the direction you do a smash attack. B is how you do your special moves. Like you can just do different directions with your special moves to indicate the special moves. Down B, normal B, side B, and up B. X and Y jump. Down crouches and up on the control stick also jumps. I'm using the GameCube control stick. Z grabs. It can also be used as a shield sometimes, but I wouldn't really recommend it because it does go away. You can use an R and L or shield, and if you press a direction when you have your shield on, you just do it to a dodge move. Now that's mainly all the controls right there. Now I'm going to spawn some good items. Now you have speed. You can just change your speed. Now I'm going to spawn some good items. I'm going to change the speed right there. Now, see, 3 good items that are new to this game. Assist trophies. Now, as you see, I spawned Andros. He's an assist trophy. Now, assist trophies just help you turn the tide of the battle. But what really does is, not these. This is a one-hit KO machine. If you collect all 3 parts, the cone, the body, and the tail, you get the Dragoon. If you aim it right, hit a character, it's a one-hit KO. Even if they have 0 damage, which is, I like it, because you have to actually collect 3 parts. You don't have to just get one thing and collect it. And final smashes aren't always immediate KOs, which is what I'm getting to now. That is the final smash ball. You'll get it, you'll be able to perform your uber powerful final smash move. And as you can see, that's Toon Links. Boom! Almost dead. You can change your number of CPUs. You can change your CPU to attack, jump, control, run, walk, stop. Well, control is just mainly where you can have a human player jump in. You can change your CPU damage, your camera, help on the side of the screen over there. And that's mainly just training mode in a nutshell. 7 minutes, holy crap. But sorry, yeah, this may not include Wi-Fi. It may not, actually. It may just include group and solo, and then Wi-Fi and vault. And everything will be probably piled in the overview. Sorry. Now you have Classic All-Star Event Stadium and Adventure Mode. Let's go into the stadium. Now you have you got Target Smash, which is just a simple thing. Now you have all these characters, and you go through different levels of difficulty with them all. And it's mainly where you just smash 10 targets. It's also co-op. Home run contest is where you just smack, see how far you can build up the damage on the sandbag, and then hit it with a bat, see how far you can hit it. Multi-man Brawl. That's mainly just where you fight a group of enemies in different things like 10-man Brawl, 100-man Brawl, 3-minute Brawl, 15-minute Brawl, Endless Brawl, and Crew Brawl. And boss battles, I haven't really played it yet, but I know what it is. It's mainly just where you go through 10 bosses, the 8 from Subspace Emissary and the 2 from Classic Mode. Events. I may not get to Subspace Emissary, sorry. Now, events. All events are just where you go through different special situation matches. If you click on an event, you can also go to easy, normal, and hard, which is also a really cool feature. They're also co-op, but there are different events with co-op. Now, All-Star. All-Star mode is just mainly where you go through and fight every character in a set path. It's not random anymore like it was in Melee, but you go through and fight every character in a set path. Then, that's about it. That's about it. And then you also have limited recovery items. Classic, you have 5 difficulties. You can also choose your stock up to 5. You have easy, normal, hard, very hard, and intense. Which is intense is the hardest. Since I'm not going to play, but it mainly just goes through a set path of people. Like the first is Zelda, second's Donkey Kong, or you fight a giant Yoshi. See, it's not random like it was in Melee because I don't think they had enough space. Now that's a good thing. It's kind of random, kind of not. It's really kind of hard to explain. If you unlock all the characters and then play it, it feels more random than it was if you start off playing it instead of going and unlocking all the characters. So yeah, this is ZTBanky1, and I'm out. My final score will be in the 3rd part of my review. I'm probably gonna have to split this up into 3 parts. I don't want this to last very long, and I'm probably gonna get new batteries. So yeah, my final score won't be in this review, sorry. Subspace Emissary, I may do a Subspace Emissary walkthrough, still thinking about it, but I'm gonna have Subspace Emissary and Wi-Fi, and the Subspace Emissary and Wi-Fi probably in my next part, and then Vault Options and Data in my last part. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for part 2 later in the week. or tomorrow when I get new batteries. Okay, this is ZDBanker1, and I'm out.